The New York Knicks fall to the Miami Heat in Game 1 of the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs, 108 to 101. The Knicks came out and played really well in the first quarter. They scored 32 points in that first quarter, held the Miami Heat to 20 points. R.J. Barrett started the game great for New York. But after really the start, nobody on the Knicks really played well, and the numbers reflect that. I don't know if there's been any team in NBA history that has shot 34 threes and made 20% of them and won a playoff game. The Knicks had 5 more turnovers than the Miami Heat. If you're going to turn the ball over more than the Heat and you give up 108 points to them, you're just not going to win. Jalen Brunson really let the Knicks down today. He did not play good. You can look at the raw stats and say, yeah, 25 points and 7 assists and 5 rebounds. But he was 0-7 from 3. 5 turnovers, and he was great from 2. He was 11 of 16 from 2. But he was 0-7 from 3. The Knicks could not buy a bucket from beyond the three-point arc. 5 turnovers for him. He's got to be better. He's got to be better. Look, if Julius Randle is out, the scoring responsibility for Jalen Brunson goes up, and he just simply he has to play better. You just got to look. Jalen Brunson makes 2 or 3 of those threes. Brunson goes 3 of 7 from 3. You win this game. You win this game. And then R.J. Barrett. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, he had 26 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists." He was terrible in the second half, and more specifically, he was terrible in the fourth quarter. R.J. Barrett started 7 of 8. R.J. Barrett started 7 of 8, and he finished 10 of 20. Garbage time layup at the end of the game to get to 26 points. He was not good. And R.J. Barrett, I think, also had 4 turnovers. I want to double check that right here, and it is. R.J. Barrett had 4 turnovers. So Barrett had 4. Jalen Brunson had 5. 9 turnovers. That's more than the Miami Heat had today. Don't look at the stat line. You're going to think he played great. He did not. He didn't play good defense. Couple of bad turnovers. And he started 7 of 8 and finished 10 of 20. That means he was 3 of 12 to close the game. And he really got a garbage time layup. So he was 2 of 11 to finish the game. Why did the Knicks lose? What do you think? We'll tell you about Underdog after this. But why did the Knicks lose? For me, the Knicks came out to a great start. Miami Heat punched you in the mouth in the second quarter, and you never responded. Too many threes and too many misses for the New York Knicks. I thought Quentin Grimes didn't play enough minutes. You got to hit open shots. I thought Tom Thibodeau got out-coached by Eric Spoelstra in Game 1. The Heat dared the Knicks to shoot three-pointers, and it worked for the Miami Heat. Knicks didn't hit shots, and that's why they lost 108-101. While we'll continue to break this down coming up here in a second, make sure you guys are hooked up with our proud sponsor of today's show, and that is Underdog Fantasy. Go to chatsports.com/UnderdogKnicks and use the promo code ChatNYK, and they will match your initial deposit bonus of up to $100. That is chatsports.com/UnderdogKnicks and use the promo code ChatNYK. Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate hub for best ball and pick'em enthusiasts. With a variety of games and the chance to win millions in season-long fantasy tournaments you'll never want to play anywhere else. Enjoy their easy-to-use platform, custom rankings, and superior customer support to help elevate your fantasy experience. That's chatsports.com/UnderdogKnicks, and the promo code is ChatNYK. That link's clickable in the comments and description. They got football, basketball, soccer, baseball, hockey, and esports. chatsports.com/UnderdogKnicks. And remember to use the promo code ChatNYK. That link is clickable in the comments and descriptions. Gabe Vincent really came out hot for the Miami Heat, but he really didn't do much early on after that. Jimmy Butler rolled his ankle. Excuse me, I really got to sneeze right now. But Jimmy Butler finished with 25, 11, and 4. Thank you, Jeremy Chugs. 25, 11, and 4. Rolled his ankle at the 5-minute mark. The Knicks didn't take advantage of it. They didn't attack him once on the offensive end. Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. You missed open shots. You didn't hit shots from beyond the arc. You didn't get anything from a lot of players on this team. Way too many threes. I thought Kevin Love had a good impact early on for the Miami Heat. Got a couple of those defensive rebounds and threw them up. One of the best outlet passers in the NBA. And really the veterans for the Miami Heat. Kevin Love, Kyle Lowry, and Jimmy Butler really had their fingerprints all over this one. I mean, Kyle Lowry was the best guard in this game. 3 of 6 from downtown. 8 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Also had a couple of steals. So, yeah, Knicks got punked. Knicks got punks. Kyle Lowry had 4 blocks. That's a problem. Obi Toppin played good. He was really the only person I think probably had a good game for the New York Knicks. 4 of 11 from 3, 36%. I'll take that. But you missed Julius Randle today. You really did. You missed his ability to create some shots in the half court. Having Randle out there, I think, would alleviate some of the pressure on Jalen Brunson, at least the ball pressure that Miami placed on him. You saw early on in game 1, Jimmy Butler was guarding Jalen Brunson off the rip. They didn't want him to get hot and go in early. Man, tough game. Josh Hart, I thought he battled. I thought he gave good effort, but you got to make shots. Look, Josh Hart, 0 of 4. Jalen Brunson, 0 of 7. R.J. Barrett, 1 of 5 from downtown. So between Hart, Barrett, and Brunson, you couldn't buy a bucket. You couldn't buy a bucket. You got to hit your shots. Got to hit your shots. Knicks didn't do that today, and that's why they're going to be down 0-1 in this series and face a must-win. Game 2 is a must-win. You lose Game 2, you're going to lose this series. You lose Game 2, you're going to lose this series. It's not the end of the world. It's just Game 1. Road teams can steal Game 1, and we can win in Miami. We can win in Miami. But who do you got? Who do you got in Game 2? It's a must-win for the Knicks. Type MIA for the Heat or NYK for the New York Knicks. I thought Quentin Grimes needed to play more. He's your best catch-and-shoot three-point shooter on this team, and he played 10 minutes. He had a big 3 in the first half. He got fouled going downhill. He looked healthy to me, and he's one of your best perimeter defenders. If that means less minutes for Josh Hart, that's what it's got to be. I don't know if we need to play Josh Hart 42 minutes because when you do, that tires him out. And what's so good about Josh Hart is he can come in and give you so much energy and effort. And I felt like some of that was gone in the fourth quarter. I mean, one of the big plays in the fourth quarter was, I think it was a 3-point game. Could be wrong. Mitchell Robinson got the rebound. Kyle Lowry poked it away, and it ended up in a 3 for the Miami Heat. I think it extended the lead to 6 points right there. Knicks had the chance to tie the game in the fourth quarter after Mitchell Robinson got an offensive rebound, and he got it poked away by Kyle Lowry. He was the best guard in this game, and that's a problem. Emmanuel quickly gave you nothing. He gave you nothing. If you're not going to take care of the ball and you're not going to dominate the boards and your bench isn't going to show up, that's a problem. What's been so good for the Knicks this year is the bench, and that's why I was always conflicted about starting Josh Hart, because when you start Josh Hart, that takes away your super subs, and that's what have made the Knicks good, so good this year. You got to be better, Emmanuel, quickly. You got to be better. You really, really do. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to today's post-game video. Tough loss. It really, really is. Man. Look, it's not over. Series is not over. You could still win this series. And I think the Knicks still will win this series. But I am discouraged about the way they played. But look, if they hit their shots, they win. If they hit 3 more threes, they win. Got to hit your shots. Got to hit your shots. Miami is going to dare the Knicks to shoot threes this series. I didn't even think they played zone at all. They ran a box and one a little bit on R.J. Barrett in that second quarter. A lot of open looks that didn't deliver any points for the Knicks. Got to hit your shots. All righty. We will be live for Game 2. We continue to put out videos every day. Subscribe to the channel. Got to bounce back. Game 2. Must win. We'll see you later.